early in the third.
Try to get him off sides.
Coleman over center. Mott in motion. Coleman in trouble, dropped, and down he goes. And the Texans get it back on downs.
He's fast here.
Want to go for it. DeBus lost the handle initially, and he's short. Regardless, looks like Army will take over. Army 3 for 8. Play clock almost expires on Coleman, who fires. Has got the first down. Short so far, out for now. Here's Reed. Hayden Reed. Lots of room. The cutback. Reed. Touchdown, Army.
No, this was before they scored this touchdown. This was while Army was on defense.
Guys paid for third is loose. Here he goes. Big run cut down by Madison into plus territory for Tarleton State.
A theme for this season is how well those guys play.
Second and long. Play fake. Jackson the catch. Cody Jackson got the speed. Lunging. And called down about the one, just shy of the end zone for Tarleton State.
The bottom of the screen, 1-on-1.
First and goal. Gonna be Lewis instead. Makes a cut. Breaks a tackle. End zone touchdown, Tarleton State. Toward the boundary of Coleman here. Third down off the penalty. Here's Coleman. Time. Delivers. Deep ball. Overthrown. Intercepted.
Important.
70 yards rushing for Reed. Trying to add the total. Up the middle he goes. Rondina feature back short in motion. Coleman. The cut. Coleman. Elusive again. Dwayne Coleman inside the 20. Led the country last year, 300 yards per game on the ground. Coleman throwing. Picked off. Kearns again. He's got 2 picks in the game. Cassius Kearns. Was he down? There's no whistle. He kept on trucking. Maybe got some more real estate. Well, Friday night to open the season for the Black Knights. They won that one. Reed on first down. Ball's out. At the 20. Tarleton State's got it.
With the screen, get him the football, your best receiver.
Gonzalez. Over the middle, turn, touchdown. Dawson Hearn. Howard in motion. Freeze option. Helms gonna throw. Helms rolls right, now gonna run. The new kicker, Dawson Jones. Here's Helms, the backup QB. Gonna run again. Helms, plus territory, keeps on trucking. Game here.
6-yard gain.
Third down. Helms, stopped by Bam Smith. Jones, misses it. It's no good. And we're still tied. Lewis featured back. Lewis. Where's that spot? Right at the marker. I think he got it. It's going to be a first down. He's got it. It's on the way. Right down. He's got it. Dawson Jones ties it. Here we go again for Dawson Jones. Missed it. Wide left and no good. Larson for the win. He's got it. Texans take it here at Army tonight in double overtime.
Jenkins to throw. Guy deep. What a throw by Jenkins.
Steam ahead target running down the sideline.
And that's why Rice is in position here. That is Alexander getting to the sideline. Alexander trots in for the Rice touchdown.
Mitch Rice has in their defense right now.
55 yards. That is no Goda. Something on his ear, so they're not going to do it. This is 4th and down, and this is huge in this ball game. And that's kind of a situation where ball don't lie.
Wow.
Free rush came in, and that ball comes out.
Tom, same thing that Tom did. The ball can touch the ground, but the ball did not move, so I do believe that he had control of the ball, and he did complete the process of the catch.
Read and vision that time by Dalen Alexander.
Alexander already 1 touchdown on the night, make it 2. Home when a Heisman favorite. All in the Palouse. There's a shot. There's a touchdown. And this will be the final play of the game. Penalty. Loftus. Incomplete. And that will do it.
Yep. There's Hauser. Going to hand the ball to Jenkins. He didn't get it on fourth down. Right. I formation. They hand it. Smothers drives. Did he get in? Touchdown for the Wolfpack.
They got this out and you practice that.
2nd and 7. Hauser to throw. Trying to cut it loose. Spalding inside the 10. Goal inside the 5 with Gunn. Here's Hauser. Took a huge shot. Gunn hits the pylon. Touchdown for the Pirates. Here's Bailey. Back to his right. Long throw. Caught. First down. That is Grimes. The play, it was Rogers, the transfer from Ohio State in his 2nd year here in Raleigh. And here's Bailey on a play action throw. Taking the deep shot for Grimes. In traffic. Held on. Inside the 20 of East Carolina. This is 40 yards for the freshman. And he pulled it. 4 on the line for the Pack. Hauser to throw, middle of the field, caught. First down, Yannick Smith. They move Riles, the tight end, to the left. Here's Hauser with time. Launching far side, Spalding, caught. Inside the 25 to the 20. Snap, spot. Kick is away, and it is good. Here is Bailey with time. Cuts it loose. Deep ball, and caught. What a catch! Somebody get Teddy Hoffman ready in the bullpen. And that one's no good to the right. Scrimmage from their 29. Give is Montgomery. Rattles the left side. Gets 8, almost 9. Hauser, the play fake. Quick throw. Catch is made, and that's Riles. Hauser. They're going to hand the ball again. Montgomery. Did he get it? I think so.
Get at least half of his back.
Hauser tries to cut it loose. Middle of the field. Caught. First down. Play fake. Hauser throws on the perimeter. Riles the catch. Flag down. Riles is stopped shy of the first down.
Velkamp hands off. There's space to run. Touchdown, FAU. You don't want to call timeout here as well. They're going for it on 4th and 1. Slant around. Oh! It's going to go for points! Are you kidding? Dom Henry! What a call! What a play! 90 yards! And Florida Atlantic leads! 6 plays, 40 yards on this drive. Vignano fakes it. Caught far side. And an extra couple yards from Lewis Hanson. Pistol look. Play action. Nicely designed play. This is Edwards. Green grass. Shimmies. And taken down inside the 5. Gain of 29. They go back to Edwards. To the goal line. And Cam Edwards puts UConn back in front. What a counterpunch from the Huskies. They'll rush 4. Velkamp. Back shoulder throw. Henry, who had the 90-yard touchdown reception on the last drive. 3-point FAU deficit. On the ground. Shields Dutton. Shields Dutton, they fumbled the football. Ball's loose. UConn thinks they have it. Jones. They do. Yano on 2nd and 9. Delivers. Caught. First down.
Bell in the slot at the top of the screen.
Empty backfield now. Vignano outside, complete to Bell. First down, Huskies. Difficult snap. Vignano handles. Shaking off the first tackle, Brown. Bouncing outside. Mel Brown inside the 20 to the 10. Oh, he cuts back. Touchdown, UConn. What a run. Quick screen. Wasim navigating past the 35, and that'll get the job done. Nice screenplay. In motion, Sands wide. Velkamp, slant route to Messer across midfield. Easton Messer angling up.
A couple different running backs getting in the action.
Owls taking what's given to him right now. Wasim, another catch on the drive. Velkamp, they need 11. Taking a shot across the top, open man! Messer! He dropped it in the bucket. Owls are right back. 2nd and 1. Into the pads of Shields Dutton, securing the first down. Quick snap, Velkamp. Velkamp running and sliding for the first down. Nearly 6 yards per carry. 8-2 here, back to Sands. Lassoed forward. In the run game. Low snap. Velkamp's gonna throw, back shoulder to Henry. Caught. Velkamp, designed run. Velkamp makes a man miss. Velkamp scores! Owls lead again late in the 4th. Down by 4, 2:11 to go. Vignano delivers a strike. Lewis Hanson another grab. Owls send 4. Vignano, first down strike. Vignano gives to Edwards. Edwards has the first down, empowering for more. 3rd and 10. Vignano throwing across the middle, completes to the 17. This should be a first down. Edwards to give, cuts upfield. Edwards right at the cusp of the goal line. Pitch play, Edwards, he's in, and UConn leads once more. Oh, Connecticut, can you believe this? Velkamp can't take a sack. Steps forward, wide open Platts. Scrambling to get out of bounds. He's across midfield, right to the 45. Velkamp again, this time to Messer. Messer to the 20 and dives forward. 4 seconds to go. Smith, kick is up, he hooked it. Oh no, Garrison Smith hooked it. UConn wins the game. It's a 9-win season. Back-to-back 9 wins for the first time in program history. And it's heartbreak in Boca Raton.
Deal like this, so that is pretty cool that his parents are able to be here.
On the ground again, it's Solomon Beebe breaking tackles. Beebe with a seam.
He's gone.
In a foot race. They won't catch him today. 81 yards to the crib. Kick is away and right down the middle. The top quarterbacks in this conference. Here's Nate Rogers replacing Burton. Quarterback run. Ball comes out. It is recovered by Memphis. Drew Watts with the takeaway. In the game for the injured Brendan Lewis. Hill is out of trouble for now. Resets, takes a shot, and it's caught by Graham. Flag comes in. There was a lot of hand fighting at the end of that play.
A rhythm, it maybe goes a different direction. Instead, it didn't, and they had no rhythm.
Hill takes a shot, could be intercepted. It is in the end zone. Picked off by Pierre Royster. First takeaway for the Blazers. Play action over the middle, caught for a first down and more. Iverson Hooks with the play of the game for UAB.
You need to have your veterans, your captains step up in a big way.
Burton evades pressure, throws it downfield. Sibley, a back shoulder catch. Is it complete? Yes, it is. Memphis rushes 3. Tough throw is caught by Iverson Hooks.
Triple coverage
Here in Birmingham. 3rd down and 5. Play action. Burton took a shot as an open man. Hooks for a touchdown! Number 3! Into this game. Lewis caught over the middle by his favorite tight end. There goes Ross. To the end zone, touchdown! Memphis not done yet. First time starting quarterback and Ryder Burton playing in place of the injured Jalen Kitna. Burton delivers incomplete. Looking for Elijah Lag. Hill over the middle. It is caught to extend the game. Cortez Braham with another monster catch.
We have all our faculties together now. Okay, here we go.
Gives Memphis a chance to catch their breath.
Absolutely, good point.
Here's Duosier on the ground, up the middle. Duosier breaking free. Inside the 5 to the touchdown. Unbelievable. Memphis, an extra point away from a tie game in Birmingham.
And UAB has 3 timeouts left.
Right there. Now the question is, where's the nose of the football?
I think that's going to come back to probably the 1 yard line, Matt.
And a false start on Memphis will back them up.
Memphis would really have to hurry up.
Hill rolling, Duosier with a catch. Is he in? No, he is knocked out of bounds just in front of the goal line by Tariq Watson. Tush push, but a flag. And the spot was short of the goal line anyway. Hill will pass. End zone, low, and it brings up 4th down.
Folks.
Lewis, end zone, incomplete.
He caught it, but he was out of bounds, Matt.
UAB with a stunner in Birmingham.
Flexbone look. And it's going to be Horvath with the keep. The pitch to Heidenreich. Gets a block, 2 of them. And Heidenreich listens to Aaron Murray's call for more. Horvath under center. Keeps it. End zone. Blake Horvath. Navy ain't going away. 3-man rush. Horvath climbs the pocket. And we'll throw one-handed pick. No way. Come on now. Quentin Hammonds. I mean, interception of the week. I know it's the early window.
It's up there, though. And it's just this on Horvath right here. Just throw the football away. Trying to make a play to, honestly, a receiver that is out of bounds. And Hammonds was the guy this coach staff talked to us about was going to get matched up a lot of the times.
Mestamaker's best friend in motion. Mestamaker looks for him. Complete. Barely, but complete 1st down. Hal Mummy somewhere is going, we don't run the ball that much in the air raid. Open. Sideline. Complete.
The field.
Hawkins. 4! 1-17. Loser could be eliminated from the college football playoff race. And on cold and wet, it is now turned into a beautiful November day. Teska, never a beautiful sight when you see that guy coming through the hole. It is an underdog this weekend. There's Gutierrez, the quarterback out of San Antonio, getting some run action as well. Future officers in the Navy and Marine Corps. Misdirection. Horvath, the late pitch to Heidenreich. He got it off while he was still up, and Heidenreich has the 1st down. Horvath keeps. No shirts. No service. A number 88 real quick, like a Drew Pearson. Pressure, throws downfield. How about a 22? Heidenreich to the 30. Game in the red zone. Only 1 touchdown and 3 trips. The floater picked off. Takeaway number 3. Quentin Hammonds has 2 of them.
They've converted twice tonight on 3rd down. Retzloff pulls wide open at the 43. Brown Stevens. Snap is good. Durkin pushed it off to the left.
The receiver in the country.
Mestamaker under heat, got rid of it, tipped and picked off. It's coming back the other way. Chris Rogers. Ball comes out, but it's a touchdown.
With essentially no harm done, I mean, I think it's pretty clear that the ball is out from that angle. There's no way Chris Rogers is in the end zone when that ball is loose. I think this is a fumble out of the back of the end zone and a touchback, which will result in North Texas ball.
The ruling on the field is upheld. Touchdown.
Wow.
Great on the B team. He hadn't run that long in forever.
On the run here again. Steps up. Got a lot of open field. Good move, Mestemaker down to the 14-yard line. Jim Gray in the backfield. Mestemaker rolls left, delivers. Intercepted off the tip off of Young again. The remix, an exact repeat. 4th and 9. Going for it. Mestemaker has his target open and caught. Miles Coleman on the loose. Miles into the end zone. That's how you strike on 4th down. Touchdown, Mean Green. There he is in motion to the bottom of your screen. Mestemaker into the end zone. Batted away and incomplete, so they don't get the 2-point conversion. Trying to keep their college football playoff hopes alive. Mestemaker delivers a strike complete to Dorner, still on his feet. Spins away and up the sideline, steps out of bounds.
With his other linebacker, unmatched toughness. I'm sure we'll see him back.
Yeah, 2 good ones. Big time run up the middle. 4th and 7. Mestemaker delivers. Caught. To who else? His childhood buddy, Coleman, inside the 10. Up to the line of scrimmage quickly. The draw play. Gray still on his feet. Touchdown, Mean Green. And here they come. Williams in motion. They run it and pick it up. Untouched. Gray under 5. Retzloff out of the shotgun. Surveys, pulls, almost picked, and right into Lewis Jr.'s arms. Wow! 15-yard first down conversion.
Want to know what kind of day it's been for North Texas in one play? This is it. I mean, that was an interception, a potential pick 6 on a 3rd down that goes through the hands of Samaje Burrell right into the hands of a Tulane receiver, and Tulane converts.
5 on the play clock, and they finally snap it. Retzloff with a whole bunch of real estate and sprints out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
But his team wants to finish.
Retzloff hands it off. And another first down run by Gordon this time. And the deficit for UNT is up to 13 the first half. I haven't seen him since on the field. That pass complete to Miles Coleman. What a 59-yard touchdown catch and run. Mestemaker drills it complete down to the 40-yard line. Coleman again. It's in 10 from the 24. Complete to Dorner. Still on his feet. Dorner inside the 5. 1st and goal. 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. Mestemaker surveys. Pulls in the end zone, picked off. And that might do it. Jaheim Johnson.
So caught up in passing offenses. This is a tough week for them, but they've made the adjustment.
Jenkins out in front. Dickman, touchdown. 46 yards. On 3rd and 9, Veldkamp has a man open. Down the sideline. Ushered out of bounds at the 30. Some window dressing. They pop it out in the flat for a touchdown.
Can get in and out of the huddle with just a little bit less sense of urgency.
Up the middle. Veldkamp to the boundary. And Messer, who's over 100 yards. FAU goes for it a lot. 11 for 24 on the season. This is their first tonight. And wide open Kirsch. The tight end. His 3rd big reception tonight. The first 2 for touchdown. 6-yard chip shot field goal. And it's through. Turner in motion. Jet sweep action. Gets a block. He's chopped down at the 40.
So still plenty of time, but they got to go.
Jenkins pops it to Turner. Turner finding some running room. Inside the 15
as well.
3rd and goal. Jenkins keeps it, slices into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. Veldkamp, quarterback draw. Veldkamp stretches, and he has the first down. Veldkamp on the quarterback draw. lunging forward, has the first down, and that will do it.
And Taylor, let's see what adjustments Drew Cronick and Blake Horvath will make. First play from scrimmage. Shabbat in motion, they'll fake it to Teska. Horvath to the air, has a man, pass is caught. First down, midshipman. Eli Heidenreich. Teska with 4 touchdowns this season. Horvath across the goal line, and he's in. 4-man front for the midshipman. Here comes the pressure off the back foot. Floated perfectly inside the 30 to Smith.
For their defense, too.
7 in the box for the midshipmen. Here they come. Pressure. Simon. Other way. Bermudez. Caught for the touchdown. Native from across the state in Pittsburgh. Horvath. Brilliant play action. Heidenreich. High school teammate of Teska. Still on his feet. Rumbles ahead inside the 25. With 2.5 to go in the third. He'll toss it back. Teska with a crease. And a touchdown.
To get them in a good second down.
To Chapman, he'll tiptoe up the sideline.
To be able to consistently win when you're expected to.
Chapman went in motion. Horvath will keep it, looking for a crease, and he finds it. Horvath across the 40. Another Navy first down, a gain of 15. Chapman went in motion on 4th down. Horvath flush. Tries to get to the edge. And does. 3rd and long. The pump fake. Horvath crossing the 35. Kirkwood on the way. Kirkwood ties it up at 24. Mateer just 17 days removed from hand surgery right there on the thumb. Mason along the right edge. Mason into Navy territory. 3rd down, let's see. Simon will keep it. Dance in the backfield. He'll pick up the first. Temple on the move. Straight ahead and enough to move the chains again for Jay Ducker. The front door of the red zone. Simon wants to throw it. Heaves one deep. Wants it all. Passes. Caught at the 1 with a penalty flag down. Simon with Ducker in the backfield. And Ducker plows his way across the goal line. Crowd on its feet at the link. Little stop and go, and Horvath was tackled in the backfield. Temple takes it the other way. It was a stop and go. Heidenreich.
Incomplete pass.
It collapsed before Horvath could deliver.
So the running back tries to block Charles Calhoun, and he can't. He avoids the block, number 45, and he gets that pressure.
Horvath sends one deep. Heidenreich. Contact, and there come the flags. On 4th. Who else? Horvath with a crease. There he goes. On 4th and 1, it's a house call for Horvath. With Blake Horvath. Horvath keeps it rolling to his right, delivers, and it is caught. Alex Teska, the midshipman, back in front. Simon gets the snap, wants to heave one deep. It's well short of the goal line, incomplete, and Navy finds a way on the road in Philadelphia. The midshipmen remain undefeated in 2025.
Ole Miss. They're going to get it out quickly into space to Stribling, who is so dangerous. Remember, he had a similar play like that against Georgia that he took all the way to tackle on Stribling. 30-yard reception to open up the game. Play action. Chambliss will get it to Wright, the dangerous tight end. And the Ole Miss offense is making this look too easy. 2 plays in. Lacey's first touch straight up the middle and straight into the end zone. You cannot start better than that. Gordon motions out. Retzloff sidearms it, and it's intercepted. That is Braxton with the pickoff for the Rebels. The next offensive coordinator has familiarity with the program. There's the block, and there's the score. Trinidad Chambliss just letting Lacey pave the way. From Western Kentucky. And he puts it right through. Instead, he quickly gets it to Stribling, who goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Ring for a defensive stop. That's not even close, Jesse. Not even close. Second effort, are they going to give it to him? Great lift, rotation, and through. Late show, and now this offense looking to add to the scoreboard. Logan Diggs trying to power ahead, and he does. Set him off, light it up. It's party time at the Grove. Chambliss going to scoot ahead, and he dives ahead for the touchdown.
Run the ball exclusively more in the first half than they did throw the ball.
Yeah, 6 more rushes to passes. Pop pass. This is a big gainer. That tight end is moving. Peter Clark. Rush today. Simon, 3-step drop, sliding, delivering. Ducker.
Got in there.
Duck, touchdown. Number 2.
On a busted play.
3rd and 7. Tulsa's 3 for 7. Spinning away from trouble. Hayes trying to keep the play alive, running out of real estate. Downfield, Smith. First down, Hurricane. Down by 4. At the 8-yard line, Hayes is in some trouble, slips it to Foley, and Foley stretches to move the chains. Play clock winding down. Hayes, a shoulder roll. Looking, locks in and fires.
What a
It's catch. A touchdown! Grayson Tempest. We've seen Hayes impacted by it a couple of times. Here's Simon stepping up on 1st and 10. Takeoff run with his legs. Out of bounds for a gain of 15, maybe 16 on the quarterback keeper. 3 touchdowns, no picks.
He's got him.
Bombing it downfield. Reeled in. Joe Bermudez to the 5-yard line. Simon plants. Touchdown. Holloway. On 2nd down and 6, Hunter Smith slashes, has the first down. 52 officially. It has the distance. He put it through. Carl Harden.
Good job by the linebacker from Temple there.
He's had a big game. Hayes stepping into his throw. Deep shot. Reeled in. Josh Smith. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Spencer Kettleman is checked in at quarterback. He's under center. They give it to Richardson. Richardson fighting in. Touchdown, Tulsa. On 2nd down. Complete out to the 30. 1st down, pitch and catch. 4th and inches. Ducker stacked up.
It's going to be close. It looks like they may have gave him on the 2nd effort.
He's got it.
It was close, though.
Temple needs probably close to 20 more yards. Here comes the blitz. Underneath, he checks it on the outside to Holloway. Simon looking right. Avoiding pressure. Submarines at the 49. It's a Tulsa sack.
Ball handling, like the quarterback center exchange, also the quarterback running back exchange.
Simon has a man open. Chase is down at the 1-yard line. From South Carolina originally, multi-year starter. Play fake, back of the end zone, wide open touchdown, Holloway.
To score a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, they'll run it with Richardson, looking to turn the corner. He's got a nice block on the edge by Foley. Hayes scrambling, firing, Foley.
What a catch!
Got it! Touchdown, Tulsa! Second touchdown of the game for Foley. If they come up short, Temple takes it. Foley's in.
Pop pass.
Jump pass. It's down. Incomplete. Foley lined up at quarterback.
Is no good.
And the tight end couldn't get it over the top. The two-point conversion is no good.
But I think the ball slipped out of his hand, and we talked about the precipitation, but he also got hit while he was throwing it. I mean, Julian Roberts, number 84, he got hit right when he was throwing. He was open. He was open now. Number 15, Javier Morton, comes over late.
Pistol set. Jenkins will run the option, and he will keep it as a block to the 15. Tight ropes down the near side. Right, they love using him this part of the field. Play fake. Jenkins is going to throw. It's Turner, and he dances in untouched. Touchdown, Aaron Turner, Rice. The transfer portal. First down from the 35. There's a hole, and there's some room for Jackson into the second wave. 9 yards to lag. Fourth down. UAB on the pitch to the boundary side and diving ahead. And it looked like second down and 5 after the penalty. And Jackson gets a little space, stays on his feet after the shoulder tackle. Still running up ahead. Wyatt Freeman with the good snap placement down, kick on the way, and he pushed it wide. No good, but Goda
running into the kicker. Defense, 5-yard penalty, replay fourth down.
In 5 yards, but you got to wonder, does this change how Abel plays it now with it being 4th and 5 after the penalty? It's for Goda, who gets a second crack at it. And this kick is perfect from UAB in this second half, which has cost them. Now they start from their own 7-yard line on the read option. Room to run and then some. Breaking clear. Down the sideline goes Jackson across midfield. And finally he is taken down the bottom. 4th and 8. Burton, here they come in a linebacker blitz, and Burton goes down back at the 40. If UAB comes after it, if they're going to set up the return, and it'll be the return they try to set up. This is returnable. Line drive kick. Hooks patient, surveys, now directing traffic. Hooks across the 40, tripped up at the 45-yard line just as he was ready to.
And cover 2 right here.
3 receivers to the right. Burton will step in and undershoot his intended receiver. Nowhere close, but he has been off in this second half. From the 20-yard line, he will take off, pick up the first down, and he will V-line it out of bounds and stops the clock. 19 yards for Burton. It's away from where UAB needs to be. 3-man rush. They drop 8 into coverage. Burton just trying to clear an open passing lane where he can get all of his body into the throw. He establishes that. He lets her fly into the end zone. Knocked down by Rice, and the Owls win. 24-17.
In a 2-score game, this 55-yarder.
It is good from Spedick. On 4th down, 2 on the play clock. Got it off. Brown floats. Low to Neptune. Memphis with the stop. Forward on 4th and 4 inside the red zone. Lewis pumped. It's his check down man, Duosier, with a corner. Duosier ran out of bounds at the 31.
That's the shout out to the defensive line.
3rd and 5 here for Memphis. Lewis under duress. Floats it to his tight end, Christian Ross. Ross still going inside the 30. Led 7-zip. From 45, Spedick tucks it in. No, he does not. It's wide, and he missed. South Florida takes over with excellent starting field position. Here's Sam Franklin. Franklin in a foot race. Inside the 15, house call. 73 yards.
Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
First play of the fourth quarter is a long throw and catch to Cortez Graham. Just 56 yards on the ground today for a Memphis team that came in top 20 in the nation in rushing. Speaking of, 3 third-down conversions in the game. 1 on the last drive. Here's Hawkins, has enough to convert and more. Inside the 25 as he fought through tacklers. And now Memphis trying to make it a one-score game again. 1st and 10 carry. Up the middle.
Touchdown, all of a sudden it's a one-score game.
Back to the ground. Duosier shifting into the end zone. 13-yard touchdown. And a one-score game again in Memphis. Touchdown of the season. Pressure. Lewis. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. They have yet to score on such drives this afternoon. Brennan Lewis taken down at the 18. Ball came out at the end of that play. And they will run it up the middle here. With forward progress, a first down. Lewis takes a shot here, has a man open over the middle. It's caught. Jamari Hawkins inside the 15.
If this happens, they can get their hands up on this.
Kick is away and right down the middle for Spedick. Brings 4. Lewis complete. Christian Ross out across the 40-yard line. Taylor Davis. And they do on 4th and 8. Lewis floats. Caught. First down and more. Greg Duosier Jr. Lewis under pressure delivers a completed pass. Cortez Graham Jr. 4-man rush. Lewis takes off, makes one-man miss inside the 10 and shoved out of bounds. Lewis, end zone, it is caught. Inbounds, yes or no? Yes, it's a touchdown. Cortez Graham Jr. gives Memphis the lead.
Catch in the end zone was a SportsCenter top 10 type of play, and this throw, again, at the most important time, over Chenault, getting your feet in bounds, and now
in-man coverage it appears. Looking that way across the formation, Lewis takes off, he is in for the conversion! 3-point game in Memphis! 11 third downs in the game. Need 4 yards. Got all of that and much more to Keyshawn Singleton. Warp speed, blitz comes. Brown got rid of it, caught again by Singleton. By Nico Gramatica to tie the game and send us to OT. Snap down, kick away. It is no good! Memphis with the stunner!
Defensive back on the fades.
Henry, big hole, and he hits the afterburners. Robert Henry is gone. He is inevitable.
Haven't had an answer for the read option.
Perry breaks a tackle and he's loose. Second level and into UTSA territory. And still breaking tackles inside the 35. They need 3. Jackson over the middle, and it's knocked away by the flag. Reed at A&M last week in the pass game. This is Jenkins with a crease, and he'll walk in for 6. The Bobcats are back in front, just like that. McCown, clean pocket, and now he tucks and runs. All kinds of room in front, and shoved out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal to go for UTSA.
Some of the top recruits across the nation in transfers.
2nd and goal. Henry is open. He walks in. And UTSA has the lead again. 2nd down and 9. Jackson with pressure. Looking over the top for Dawn. He's got him again. Dawn with a cut. And he falls down inside the 25. This one from 38. To give Texas State the lead back. He does.
They're setting themselves up with second and third down favorable situations.
Big hole for Henderson. And he's into the second level and into Bobcat territory. Against a four-man rush, McCown delivers, incomplete. He sailed it over the head of McEwen.
And here they go inside the 10.
Brad Jackson looking to run again. He's got a crease, and he's got 6 more.
At UTSA, started by Sincere McCormick.
Breaking tackles. And he's down near the 45. 4 of Texas State, and they will. McCown looking, fires, got his man, it's Amador. Oh, it's a big roll of the dice.
By the Roadrunners.
Henry, right up the gut, room to run. Henry hits the gas pedal again. Touchdown UTSA. A roll of the dice pays off. Running back.
Keep your eye on Henry. They like to slip him out in these situations into the flat.
McCown over the middle, complete. He's got McEwen, and we are knotted up.
Young man as well.
Brad Jackson fakes a run, lofting it deep, and he's got both sparks.
Oh my goodness.
More fireworks. Touchdown Texas State. A 65-yard strike to go right back in front.
I would not be shocked if Justin McCoy brings a little bit of pressure here.
He does. McCown throws, incomplete. Looking for Houston Thomas. And Texas State is going to come into the Alamo Dome and win against UTSA in this building for the first time in the history of the battle for I-35.